Breaking news, unbelievable. APC secret plan of the Obidient movement all exposed. My wonderful people, Nigerian government are not sorry about what they did at Lekki. Okay, Lekki 2020, what happened? They are not sorry. Where Nigerian youth came out and said things must change, end SARS, and we know what happened to our brothers and sisters who came out that night unarmed, or just to say to the government to prove a point that we are not happy with the current state of things. And if we are the youth, we want change. Guess what? If you've been listening and you've been noticing what has been going on, we have the Obedience movement, that is the Peter Obi movement, where Nigerian youths are getting their PVC and ready to vote. Now, how is voting? How is voting a death sentence? But what we are hearing now, Yakini is telling Nigerian youths that if they don't stop the obedience movement, it will turn into obituary. You heard me. Yes, you hear me. You hear me. Not be story for, not be, no, I'm telling you what is going on now. He said if Nigerian youth do not stop this obedience movement, it's going to turn into obituary. Can you imagine? So they don't want Nigerian youth at all, okay, to stand for what they believe. They said if Nigerian youth do not stop it, it's going to turn in, meaning that they are ready. They are ready. You heard me. They are ready. If any youth will stand up and say, Peter Obi or this, that, they are ready to ensure that that youth may not live to tell the story or coming out that they want to vote for a particular person. My wonderful people, this is shocking. Let's get all the details. APC secret plot for the Obedient movement has been revealed as Yekini Nebina reveals that the Obedient movement will be turned into obituary if Peter Obi does not stop it now. Yekini Nebina, a former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, is a Bayelsa-born politician. Yekini Nebina has warned Peter Obi not to rely on the support of youths he's getting from the Obedient movement ahead of the forthcoming 2023 presidential election. He made it known on Wednesday, according to a report released by Punch newspaper, that Nigerian youths must be careful of this movement they are rising and they are thinking about calling themselves the Obedience movement, saying if they are not careful, if they don't nib it now, it may turn to something else. The chieftain of the All Progressive Congress said Peter Obi will be shocked that the Obedient movement will not exceed the social media when the actual voting exercise starts. And Peter Obi must nib it now at the board before it turns to something else. He said after the election, the so-called Obedient movement will naturally turn disobedience movement and later on obituary movement, because the movement will naturally fizzle out. And Peter Obi must do something about it now instead of allowing it to happen. He further said APC will secure nothing less than 21 million votes from Niger Delta. According to him, the Niger Delta will come out in mass and vote for the party when the time comes. The statement is coming after Peter Obi met with the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike. You may recall that Peter Obi met with His Excellency Governor of Rivers State Nyesom Wike earlier yesterday. And now he's being warned that this Obedient movement, if he's not careful, will turn sour. The Obedient movement. What's the threat all about? And this is an APC chieftain who's talking about it, that the Obedient movement may turn sour if it does not rise up now and end it. So this is what APC is planning, in quote and unquote, secret plots ongoing. Nigerians, open your eyes, may you dey wise. Open your eyes, may you dey wise where. So they tell Peter Obi, say make he tell the youth, make them stop this thing where they do so. Say because they go see and say for the election, the Obedient will not go carry anything. And the youth, after they don't vote finish, they go surprise. Say the thing not go past social media, and after that, it go just die natural death. So now they plan to do Lekki thing, I won't go hold people hand as they vote. Nigerians, be wise, be wise. Okay, we are saying it's an APC chieftain because it's an APC. We're saying it's an APC secret plot because it's an APC chieftain who is revealing to us what they are planning, all regarding the Obedience movement. Because Nigerian youths like no other time in the history of the country, are getting their PVC and are saying enough is enough. We need to vote for the candidate of our choice to get a difference, because we cannot continue with business as usual. Things have gone from bad to worse, and what is happening is not acceptable. No good electricity, no constant power supply, no light, no water, education, university students at home. Things are not what they should be. It's about time we take a decisive decision and vote for a candidate we think has the competence to bring Nigeria out of the current predicament he has come to find themselves. And rather, what is coming on this whole movement, and those who are Peter Obi supporters, for those who feel Peter Obi should be the man to be given the mandate and the opportunity, are being threatened, telling them that this obedience thing you are doing, you better stop it. And they said Peter Obi should curb it now because it will turn into a bloodbath. Can you imagine? So what happened at Lekki? Some people, I mean, when there is no when there is no accountability, nobody is being held responsible. In fact, they promoted the very army people that started it. As we speak, some are how do they call, ambassadors to other nations. That's what Buhari gave them now, to congratulate them for a job well done for stopping the whole NSAS movement. So you see, there is trouble. There is trouble. So this is what is happening. This is what is happening right now. So we must now rise up and ensure, okay? We must now rise up and ensure that we do not allow these things to continue. We must rise up and we must ensure that we do not allow it to continue. The whole obedience movement is being threatened. Okay? It's being threatened as we speak. It's being threatened as we speak. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's about time we begin to rise up and ensure, okay, we vote for the right candidate. What is going on is not acceptable. What is going on is not acceptable. How can a kind of threat like this be going on? Why? What exactly is the problem? Why can't we just have quietness and peace in this country? What exactly is the problem? So these are the days upon us. And it's about time everybody begin to speak out the truth, so we can come out of the current situation, oh, my wonderful people. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. Remember, get your PVC and vote. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.